You might
And rinse. In only 5 minutes, this unique formula blends away gray, actually matches your gray to your real color. So nobody knows, even close up.
I just love your hair.
Just for men. It looks so natural, even she can't tell.
History teaches us many lessons, one of which is few things last. Like a Moen faucet. Moen, buy it for looks, buy it for life.
No matter where you're going or what you're doing, the weather can affect you. This winter, rely on the experts. Nobody knows weather like we do. Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
You're looking live at the George Washington Bridge in New York. And if you're traveling in the Big Apple this morning, take it slow because light to moderate rain covers the city at this hour, but the rain will taper off to showers later on. Good morning. Welcome to Weather Center. I'm Rick Griffin.
And good morning. I'm Vivian Brown. Well, the rain in Pennsylvania makes it a safe bet that Punxsutawney Phil will not see his shadow on this last Groundhog Day of the century. And Rick will have the complete details for this morning's weather in that region of the country coming up. Elsewhere, look for rain changing to snow later today in Chicago. Detroit, you're dealing with dense fog this Tuesday as you make your way to school and work. The rain in Baltimore will move out by midday with temperatures around 50 degrees. And Boston will only reach the low to mid 40s today with showers expected later. Now here's Rick with the details on the Northeast. Rick?
All right, thanks a lot, Vivian. And before it reaches the 40s in Boston, it's right around the freezing mark this morning, and we have precipitation moving in from the west. So we do expect pockets of freezing rain and a few icy highways in southern New England for the first few hours of this morning. Now out at Boston's Logan Field, big airport, it's right on the water. It's 34 degrees, but outside 128, the common perimeter road that goes around Boston, it's slightly below freezing around Acton and Bedford and down to Norwood, south of Boston, and especially outside 495 as you head out westward on the Mass Turnpike towards the Connecticut Valley. Light to moderate freezing rain out here, so highways are a bit icy. We urge you to take it extra slow. And even some of the colder valleys in northern Connecticut and extreme northwestern sections of Rhode Island, not to mention southern New Hampshire, Vermont, and New York State, north of Albany especially, be extra cautious. Highways could be very, very slick. Around New York City, though, it's above freezing, well above freezing, so highways are wet in the light to moderate rainfall around New York City, Garden City, over towards Newark and Teterboro, too. It's raining in Philadelphia, and we see the rain here over the Delmarva and southward across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel into the Tidewater region of Virginia. As you notice, it's just spotty rainfall, and it should be on the decrease as the day unfolds. And in fact, in Washington, D.C., the sun may peek through the clouds afternoon today, and with that potential for some partial sunshine, it's going to warm it up to 50 degrees, and New York City could be close to 50 before this day is finished, too. Well, a complicated weather situation, as you can see on the map. Series of warm fronts, low pressure in the Carolinas, cold front back here. Vivian will talk more about this in terms of the weather for Chicago and Milwaukee shortly. Boston, 32. It's in the upper 20s in your western suburbs, some freezing rain. But as I mentioned, well above freezing in New York. Albany's up to 33, but Glens Falls along the Northway is in the mid to upper 20s. It's kind of icy, and expect the ice and sleet to ease into New Hampshire and Maine as the morning progresses. You can see on the forecast map here that area of frozen precipitation. But look at New York, 50 degrees today, 51 in Philadelphia, while Caribou up in Maine will see 23, snow developing, and Pittsburgh, rain showers and 50. Current weather across the south, well, temperatures range from 70 in Miami to 41 in cool, overcast Atlanta. A mix of high and low clouds across the south. The low clouds and the fog will burn off. The high clouds stay in place. A couple scattered showers, but the bottom line is here, after the sun breaks out, a lot warmer in many places today. Vivian.
Well, thanks, Rick. Well, a cold front is moving into the western Great Lakes this morning and responsible for light snow showers in parts of Wisconsin and the upper peninsula of Michigan, while rain covers other sections of the Ohio Valley on this Tuesday. Let's check the current conditions, the upper Midwest and the upper Great Lakes, and you pretty much see our cold front, the leading edge of colder air, and out ahead of it we have the moisture, mainly rain, just passing showers from Chicago to Elkhart, Indiana, even over to Cleveland. We have some light rain this morning, but it's in the form of snow with some of the colder air, the upper peninsula and the north central parts of Wisconsin. Near Rhinelander, we have reports of some light snow this morning. It's rain, though, in Green Bay, Wisconsin. A look at our radar, which shows that it's kind of coming together a little bit more now, a little more concentrated over northern Illinois. So a wet start to this Groundhog Day. Chicago, even over to South Bend, Indiana, Flint, Michigan, some light rain. So you will need the umbrella this morning heading out. And a lot of this is snow with temperatures hovering around the freezing mark. Marquette, literally freezing, 32 degrees. Even colder, though, Minneapolis, 27. That cold front, again, right in here, only 27 in Lincoln, Nebraska, 20 in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Fargo, North Dakota, checking in with 17, 26 in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Chicago, 40 degrees. That's why the precipitation is in the form of rain, because we're well above freezing at this hour. We are expecting the temperatures to drop, though, today, Chicago, because this cold front will continue moving east. And behind it, that cold air will come on in. Now, this is later this afternoon, the early evening forecast map. So Chicago, the front will move through, and we could briefly see the light rain change over to light snow, no heavy accumulation.